Today's Sunday, the 7th of June 2015, and I'm with Andy Williams here at Praxis, and he's just delivered 2 days of a CPD introductory training with a group of eager and tired participants who've just left. So I'm here to ask Andy how it went, but also to ask him what else he's thinking he could offer here at Praxis in Nottingham, all the way from Leeds, which is where his base is. So Andy, how did it go?
Well, first of all, I think the environment added so much to it. I've not visited Praxis before, and it's absolutely beautiful, a lovely venue for training. And I know that some of the trainees who've not been before really enjoyed the garden and the conservatory and the space. It was lovely. But in terms of the technical content, I think it's gone really well. People have gone away saying that they've got lots of new tools to apply to their practice. We had lots of people with different backgrounds. Some were integrative psychotherapists, some were person-centred counsellors. There were some psychodynamic people who came, and all of them said that they got something that they could apply back at the ranch, which I think is really good, isn't it? It's a good outcome.
And it sounds like that makes it quite challenging for you to respond to where they're at when they come from such different places.
Yeah, and because of that, we spent quite a lot of time talking about philosophy, and whether it's the philosophy that we move across from CBT to our own practice, or whether it's just the tools and techniques. And I think the jury was out on that by the end of the training, but I think it gave something for everyone to have a think about.
As an introductory.
Yes, that's true. 2 days.
So from here, what else might you be delivering here at Praxis if the interest is there?
Okay, well, I'm always interested in risk assessment and doing that in a very practical and dynamic way. So the risk training I do involves a lot of video and a lot of personal discussion and experience of what it's like to have to hold clinical risk, if that's what we have to do. Also maybe looking at some anxiety applications like social phobia, OCD, those kind of things, and maybe do some work on some depression. We could also look at maybe some eating disorder type work or psychosis.
And you were also mentioning ACT earlier on.
Yes, that's right. ACT, so acceptance and commitment therapy, and looking at some of the kind of more gentle and potent ways of looking at values. We might well bring some of that to Praxis.
And some TA possibly too.
Where my heart is, transactional analysis. That would be great if I'd be welcome down here to do some TA training. I'd love to do that.
Well, our 120 seconds is pretty much up, so thank you very much for doing what you've done this weekend.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll see you again.
Thank you. From this beautiful garden.
You smoothie.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy.